love Taylor Swift. I'm the biggest Taylor Swift fan.
What's happening, guys, and welcome back to Celebrity Overdose. Kim Kardashian and Kanye West are well known for their dispute with Taylor Swift, one of the most intense celebrity rivals of all time. Kim Kardashian, on the other hand, is demonstrating that there's no longer any bad blood between them as she professes her undying love for the pop star. So let's look as to what Taylor Swift thinks of Kim Kardashian wanting to be her friend. But before we do that, do be sure to hit the like button on this video, as well as subscribe and hit that notification bell to receive more updates from our channel in the future. Number 5 is the feud over between Kim Kardashian and Taylor Swift. For the Substack channel Common Sense, the 41-year-old mogul sat down for a conversation with prominent New York Times op-ed and politics writer Bari Weiss, which was released on a Thursday in December. Kim was asked what her favorite track by the 32-year-old Taylor Swift, with whom she was battling for over 5 years, was during the quick round of questions and provided a remarkably conciliatory response. "I actually appreciate a lot of her songs," Kardashian stated. "They're all quite cute and catchy. To acquire a name, I'd have to search through my phone." Number 4, reigniting the feud. Kim brought up the long-running conflict again in March 2020, accusing Swift of lying. Kim claimed Swift was lying about a phone discussion she and Kanye West had in 2016 regarding the song Famous in a series of texts she released at the time, as well as the ongoing debate about whether Swift was informed of West's lyrics in which he referred to her as a dog. Kardashian also criticized Swift for reliving the rivalry when the country is still closed down due to the coronavirus outbreak in a series of Instagram story postings. Taylor Swift has decided to revive an old conversation that at this juncture in time feels incredibly self-serving, considering the hardship millions of actual victims are undergoing right now, the Keeping Up with the Kardashian star said. Taylor's longtime publicist soon retaliated with her own social media post. "I'm Taylor's PR, and here's my unedited original statement," Tree Payne tweeted. "Editing is when you remove elements of a video. P.S. Who did you people pay to get that video leaked?" Accompanied by plenty of laughing and crying emoticons. Number 3, the unethical release of a phone call. Just days after the entire recording of her phone call was released, Kim came out after Swift uploaded to her Instagram story and said she felt vindicated. Taylor claimed that the publication of the unedited discussion proved that I was speaking the truth the whole time regarding that call, you know, the one that was illegally recorded, altered, and distorted in order to trap me and put me, my family, as well as fans through hell for 4 years. Swift begged fans in an Instagram story post to move on past the headline-grabbing renowned dispute between her, Kim, and Kanye, which originates from the rapper's lyrics in his song Famous. The stolen tape had been floating on the internet for a few days before Swifties seized it, claiming it proved Kanye never warned Taylor and he was preparing to call her a dog in his lyrics. When the Lover hitmaker said she had no knowledge Kanye would label her a dog in the song released in 2016, reality star Kim had previously dubbed Taylor a snake. A day after the release, Kim liked a tweet that claimed, "The video presented nothing new. We were all aware of this. I'm completely perplexed right now." Swift stated in the transcript that she was fine with the sentence, "I feel like me and Taylor Swift may still have relations," and that she understood it to be tongue-in-cheek. However, most of the discussion is around whether that was better than another sentence, "I feel like Taylor Swift could still owe me a relationship." Kardashian, according to West, preferred the "owe me romance" version over the "may still have romance" statement. "I think my wife didn't like the phrase 'may still have romance' because it made her think of what she would say on a TV program if she said, 'me and Tom Brady might still have intimate relations or whatever,' according to West. You have to preserve your connection, Swift says. Make the best decision you can. You've recently given birth to a child. You're at the best spot you've ever been in your life. I wouldn't recommend messing with that. She argues against Kardashian's "owe me romance" phrase because feminists would protest, to say the least. The debate wasn't simply a blip in either Swift's or West's careers. The ramifications for Swift were enormous. After Kardashian posted the passages, there was an instant backlash with headlines like, "Kim Kardashian used Snapchat to demonstrate Taylor Swift was lying about Kanye West's Famous on The Verge." Swift quickly faded from public view in the aftermath of the criticism, only to resurface with the primarily gloomy Reputation album and tour, which used snake symbolism to play off the serpentine emojis Kardashian used during her tweets when she slammed Swift. West begins the call by asking Swift if she will release the song for him on Twitter, despite the fact that he acknowledges he hasn't finished it yet. "You've got an army," West counters. Swift is taken aback by the suggestion. "You control a nation of 2 billion people, so if you thought it was amusing and cool and hip-hop, if you thought it was like The College Dropout and the artists like Ye that you enjoy, I believe people will be all over it. That's why I think it's brilliant that you're the one who says, 'Oh, I really like this song.' You don't have to perform the launching and tweet," he adds after she protests. "That was only a stray thought. I need to think about it," Swift says at one point. You know, when you hear something for the first time, you need to think about it, because it's completely insane, but I'm delighted it's not cruel. I'm going to email you the song and the precise phrase and everything about it, right? West says later, "Then we could get down and speak about it. I'm going to lay this verse, and I'm going to email it to you right now." West offers towards the end of the call, "Simply send it to me." Swift says, "I'm ecstatic." Swift's team has consistently claimed that West never sent her the complete song with or without that dog lyric, despite his repeated promises. Number 2, the 2020 footage release. In the newly released footage from March 2020, Kanye tells Taylor that he's composing a song about her and asks if she'd want to promote it by tweeting about it. It features a pretty contentious statement about you at the beginning of the song, Kanye says. Kanye then informed Taylor that she sounded sad, and the singer inquired whether the lyrics were mean, to which he assured her that they weren't. "To all my Southside homies who know me best, I feel like Taylor Swift could owe me a relationship," he continues. "That's not mean," Taylor responds with a giggle. "If you felt like it was humorous and cool and hip-hop, and felt like it was The College Dropout and Ye that you loved, people would be extremely into it, and that's why I think it's incredibly clever to have you be the one who says, 'Oh, I like this track a lot. This is nice,'" Kanye continues. "When you see something for the first time, you have to think it over because it's kinda crazy," Taylor says to Kanye. Number 1, the Forever Feud. The dispute began after Kanye stormed the stage during Taylor's acceptance speech for Video of the Year at the 2009 MTV Video Music Awards. Swift took a break from the music industry after the release of Famous. She had already spoken about her feelings of isolation and the abuse she faced when the Kardashians compared her to a snake. "A huge public humiliation with millions of people claiming you've been quote-unquote cancelled," Swift remarked. Taylor Swift has suggested that she would never forgive Kanye West, describing him as two-faced and claiming that she used to seek his favor while he humiliated her. Fans have now taken a good look back at this decade-long conflict, which shows no sign of ending anytime soon. Although their rivalry reached a climax in 2016 with an all-out Twitter war that split Taylor and Kanye followers, the pair's split was considerably more convoluted than it first looked. Kim K may have complimented Taylor's songs, but there's no ground for a friendship between them as transparent as it is. This brings us to the end of the video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and do remember to hit the bell so you don't miss out on future videos. If you enjoyed the content, then go ahead and leave a like, and if you want more, then you can click on any one of the 2 videos on your screen. So until next time, take care and goodbye.